was an
I'm
interesting
frustrated.
experience.
Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to work pretty good. I've seen other people using it, but it makes it hard when nobody in the chat says anything to let you know if something's going through or not.
Right. And I keep forgetting to turn the comments. I'll put it for some reason it automatically sets it to top comments instead of
Yes.
all.
Instead of live chat, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And even when
So
I'm
it
just
gets
like
it
in
does.
hanging out in the comments, I forget a lot of times to set it to all
Yeah.
instead of I'm sure there's got to be a way that I can like set it up where it automatically hit goes to all instead of
Yeah.
top comments. So
Bear with me a second. Check on this
no problem.
machine. It's still running, but I think it's all getting good. I think it's getting there.
Yeah, it already looks like it's almost there. Last you showed us.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I gotta fill my juice. Clunk. I'm trying to let my bangs grow out, so they're kind of like driving me nuts.
Yeah, it's getting there. Almost.
Set you in my closet.
And computer, can't use the computer because it won't tell me, but it's definitely looking a lot better than it did. I'm just a little worried about those snakes because there was so much detail on the snakes that it's just everything else seems fine.
You got any plans this weekend?
Probably not.
Just taking it easy.
Yeah, that's what the doctor wanted me to do. I mean, I wanted to go out and do my errands and stuff and probably do some like Uber or something just so I could keep a little bit of an income coming in, you know. But with the doctor telling me not to even do that because the last time that I went out and I hit that bump in the road and really got my neck routed up, it didn't, it kind of threw me for a loop.
I know this weekend I gotta take my daughter to the pet store. She don't like the blue gravel that's in her fish tank. She
Uh-huh.
wants something more natural. So I'm gonna take her to get
Okay.
some of that and just gotta get more plants and stuff. And
That's
then
not too bad then, I guess. Oh,
yeah, nothing big. I would like to take Odin for an adventure, but we'll see
not
how
sure how
hot
he'd
it
react
is.
with it.
Well, he loves going on adventures. We usually do that, but when it's hot, I don't. He's 14. He's an old
Right.
guy.
I got a
See what the
feeling it might
weather.
have upset everybody else.
Why?
Uh,
Oh, playing
Nobody
around with
showed up
the
yet.
OBS.
Yeah.
They're over it. Oh no.
Well, it wasn't intended to hurt anybody. I was hoping it would have went right, but
Right.
it didn't.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Maxer.
Yeah, I definitely didn't mean to make Luke upset for
Yeah, I didn't.
sure. We just wanted to
I
try
definitely
something
didn't mean to
new.
make him upset. I'm
Yeah.
hoping he's okay. I know how frustrating it can be with stuff like
Oh,
that. It
yeah.
just, I
Absolutely.
mean, I was trying to find something that would actually go right through OBS Studios like a direct line, so that I wouldn't have to have so many different setups for so many different pieces of equipment,
Yeah.
and it just it's aggravating. It really, really aggravating.
Yeah. I made this
And
shirt. Well, I did the
it looks
iron.
cool. Is that Pennywise? The new one?
This
Oh,
Static
it's a skull.
X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At first
It
glance, I
didn't
thought it was
come out
kind of
very vibrant though. I just took their one of their album covers and kind of did like a little design. It didn't come out very vibrant.
ANBR.
Every time I go to a concert, I try to like print out a shirt to wear.
Oh, Commotion was basically I was trying to get OBS Studio to work so that I could have everything ready to go for when I was doing what I've been wanting to do as a comedy improv type show. So I could pick people out of the chat to come up and join, but it did not work out the way I had planned it. And
Right.
I think a lot of people got upset with it. And in the meantime, I'm working on a CNC lamp that's pretty close to being finished, I hope. It didn't look like there was all that much detail left on it. So hopefully, once that goes, everything goes well.
I'm not upset, but I'm not very easily upsettable.
I don't know if they got upset about it or not. I know I got frustrated with it because it
Oh,
wasn't working the way
sure.
it was supposed to. And then we lost our sound. It was definitely frustrating because I
Yeah.
thought I had everything worked out, and turns out I didn't. So needless to say, I have to figure another
I
way
wear
around it.
sweatpants. Ah.
I really don't want to use StreamYard because they do charge for that.
Well, I was thinking that there was a free one, but I guess maybe
There
not because I
is,
think even even Gen Express when he does his, I think he did pay for the cheapest one for all of us to go on because there was a time where Wolf Eyes, me, and him were on, and then I
yeah.
think yeah.
I just got to figure it out though because I really, really, really want to do the comedy improv stream and bring people in. Welcome back, Beatles. I hope the sound is better now.
It should be. It sounds pretty good to me. No echo.
Well, it's because I've
Oh,
got
I
the
like his
Bluetooth
name.
earbud.
I like your name, Sergeant Beatles.
I'm just the lamp acrylic is should be close to being done. And I do apologize for that last stream. I was trying to do something different to bring more people into the chat instead of just the YouTube two people. Um, I don't know where everything went wrong with OBS. I followed all the stuff that it told me to do and the instructions, but apparently it didn't work out that way because we lost voice on a lot of things. And I
Yeah,
do
Monday's gonna
apologize
be
for that. It
99
was
degrees
not my
here.
intention. Really.
Yes.
Oh, guess what? It's done. Be right back.
Yay. I get to see the results. Now, does it come out hot or do you have to like let it cool? Well, next it's got that the suction fan thing.
Yeah, it's a vacuum, but it's
Vacuum,
definitely done.
suction, same thing.
It's definitely done. I'm gonna turn off the vacuum because I no longer need it on.
My vacuum's got a name. I named him Bob. Bob the robot vacuum.
Close my computer down and shut the CNC machine off because it did finish. It's not the greatest, but hopefully it'll work for what Gator was looking for. This is technically a prototype, and I tried telling him too much detail would kill it, but he wanted detail.
I think it's great that you can use a remote for it.
All right, moment of truth. Oh, It landed hard.
Oh, it's an image on his, like a background image.
Yeah, I gotta peel this down a little bit so it's not showing the sticker on the back. If it'll peel. There we go.
I know I'm
And
gonna get more
this,
posters for my room. Well, this is my spare bedroom slash cat bedroom slash dressing room, but I want more posters that have like paths, like one that's like a coast and a desert, things like that. Because right now I got a forest.
there's a lot happening in this image. I'm gonna screen off for the moment.
Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. There we go. There's a lot going on.
A lot, but that might be able to be better.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look too bad with the different color light going through it.
Right. And that one took like 2 hours.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have taken so long if I hadn't had made the mistakes that I made doing the CNCing. But I kept the plastics on it because once you take the plastic off, I can't really ship it without it getting damaged or scratched during shipping. And
Yeah.
the plastic just lays down nice and soft over it and provides a protective layer. And
And you test out them all before they get shipped out, just to make sure you don't have like a.
a dud, yeah, I test all the lamps. But that's what it ends up being shipped out with, the plastic covering. I may have to tape this one down because it's so much detail, it's not adhering back to the surface of the acrylic.
Yeah.
But then again, I could probably just lay it flat on something. Let the weight of the pressure of the plastic do it. But it's just like this one.
And then you said that one took like an hour and a half.
Yeah, this one wasn't that long. And it's got different colors. I can change it by pressing the button. You can set it to solid colors. There's a remote control that goes with it. Comes with the cable to plug it in. There we go. Turn it back off. I had
Pretty
fun
cool.
making it.
Is Sasquatch
The Gator
or
Squatch
Gator
one was
Squatch,
probably about 2.5, 3 hours.
is his the most detail that you've done?
His is the most detailed one.
Yeah, it's got a lot of detail
You
for
can
sure.
you can see the detail in it. It's just like I try to tell them, too much detail is gonna make it blurred image. It's not gonna look right. But that's what he wanted. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, for what it is, I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah, I think it did. Just from what I can
I
see from
wish I
here.
had. Yeah, I just wish I had a little bit less or a little bit smaller of a bit to use for the tip. The 0.1 millimeter is just seemed a little bit bigger than what I needed it for. And I don't know if I can get one smaller. I've got corn bits that go smaller, but those are used for cleaning, like designing circuit boards.
Gotcha.
And the way that they are, it's like a file, like a round file. So it would actually clog with plastic from the acrylic
And does
and
it
create
have
a
to be
block.
acrylic?
It doesn't have to be acrylic. It can be. Well, I can't use glass if that's what you mean.
Yeah, it was like I was gonna ask, would like a coffee mug be hard because it's oval shaped plus the material?
Yeah, something like a coffee mug. I'd have to laser engrave that, and that'd be a little bit different because that's a different type of setup. But my other engraving machine, I actually have rotary for that as well, so I can do laser engraving on tumblers and coffee mugs and all different kinds of things. The
Nice.
only issue with doing it on a coffee mug, especially with laser engraving, is I'd have to get a sealant that I'd have to bake onto it in the oven.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more process. No, of course it's not Merican Maker, but that's what I go by. That's my business name.
I
That's what
do
I'm
know a
trying
little
to
girl.
promote
Well,
for the
she's an
business.
adult now, but I do know a girl named America, or what's her name? Yeah, America, and then her last name's
Yeah.
Bell. America Bell.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've known some people with some names that sometimes you wonder what the parents were thinking when they named the
Oh,
child
I
that
know
name.
her parents thinking. I know her mother. That's how I know
But
her.
you know, I mean, everybody's name's unique in a way.
Yeah.
Russia Power. Wow. Don't disclose my real name on YouTube. Sorry.
That's smart.
I get enough people coming into the live chat and harassing me about my weight and about the way I look. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of these people are probably worse off looking than I am. And they're probably a lot fatter than I am. So they come in here and try to deflect their negativity on me, and it just don't work.
Yep. We
I
know
am
we're
by
chunky
the,
monkeys.
yeah. Oh, like one chat that I was in a few weeks ago, this guy comes in, he goes, "God, you're fat." I said, "Well, tell me something I don't know." Welcome home. We are not. We are very good friends, but you never know where the future may lead. We talk offline. We talk on off of YouTube, and she's a very wonderful person to talk with. I always have an enjoyable conversation with her.
I'm weird.
Oh, I was talking to you about those albums the other day. I found a 33, or it's either a 33 or 45. I haven't checked it yet, but it's Louis Armstrong.
Oh, I love Louis Armstrong. Louis.
Yeah, it
Would you
happened
say
to see it.
Louis Armstrong or it was it Louis?
It's Louis, but it's spelled Louis.
I still haven't tried to because I shattered a whole bunch of records accidentally, of course. And I still haven't attempted to do the because I saw on YouTube that you can super glue them together and just make sure that they're like
Hey, Mark, welcome
not
in.
too
Yeah, you
bleeded
can
through,
super glue them together, and the trick to repairing scratches on old vinyl is toothpaste.
Yeah, because the vinyl
You
they're from
spread the
the
toothpaste.
late 1800s, so I want to be really careful. But
Oh,
I
late
don't.
1800s. Good luck trying to glue them together.
Yeah,
You'll probably get it all glued together, and it's going to fall apart again because they're so brittle and old. That's the only drawback with albums, especially if they've been in heat exposure at all.
yeah, they were in my garage.
Yeah. My uncle's got this phonograph that
It's,
actually used soup can records.
some are okay. Like this one's okay.
Yeah. But
This one's
I don't know
from
if you're going to see one of
1908.
those. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but then
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could probably glue it, but you'd have to make sure that you're
They're
using like a
thick.
magnifying glass. Yeah, you probably have to use a magnifying glass though to make sure that everything is lined up perfectly. Otherwise, you'll be playing it and you'll hear part of a song, and then all of a sudden, it's like, wait a minute, that's not the next lyric.
And I think my biggest complication with that one is there's a pile of them and they're together.
Uh-huh.
And what I have to kind of like make a jigsaw puzzle out of it because I don't know what goes to what. But I'm
Well, you
sure
could
I
turn
can
it
figure it
around and
out.
sell it as the first mixed record. Check it out, an
I'm,
1808 mixtape.
I'm sure I can figure it out though.
Yeah, I just think a lot of the stuff is, the old stuff is amazing. I mean, the older the better, I think, on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because they built quality products back then, it was all better made. The stuff nowadays is designed to fall apart, so you got to buy more.
And we're still not getting their full what they sounded like sound because of the slight distortion.
Yeah.
Like kind of like us. Like if I were to talk to you in person, probably sound a slight bit different.
Oh yeah, microphones always make somebody's voice change a little bit differently.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
that's
sorry about that. Didn't mean to yawn.
it's okay. It's probably pretty late, and you still haven't had lunch yet. Now
Actually,
it's
it's
gonna be
only
dinner.
7:30. It's
Oh, so dinner
7:30.
now.
Yeah, but I'm not even hungry yet. So
Yeah, it's only 4:22 p.m. here.
a bunch of few almonds.
Oh, I like those wasabi almonds. Wasabi soy almonds. Have you ever eat those?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I love them.
I like the honey roasted ones. Okay, Maxer.
So you peeled an onion and rubbed it on your fingernails. I always keep
Um,
lime in my fridge, little slices of lime, and
mhm.
I just like if I deal with garlic or onion, I'll like use it kind of like to wash some of that smell off.
Did you know that you can taste garlic with your feet?
I'm not gonna try that.
I'm serious.
I'm gonna wait for you to get monetized, and then I'll try that for $5. Now I'm all sitting here trying to smell things with my feet. I can't smell anything through my feet. Thank goodness.
There's apparently something in garlic. When you put it on the bottom of your foot, you'll actually taste it in your mouth.
All right.
I've never tried it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll try it. If you get monetized, I'll do it on your video. If you get a $5 dono.
I have a long way to go before I get monetized.
Really?
Yeah, I've only got 222 subscribers.
That still
And
baffles me.
I keep getting subscribers, and half of them keep getting taken away. And somebody said it was something because YouTube does that.
Huh. I know there's been a few times where I know I've subscribed to somebody and then I'll realize that I hadn't seen somebody for like a week and then I'll see their live stream and then on the top it says that I need to subscribe. And I'm like, what? I'm subscribed.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I've subscribed to people, and I found out if you subscribe to somebody, you have to comment on a video on their channel because if you don't, YouTube looks at it as like, oh, this is just somebody that's randomly subscribing. It's a bot because the bots don't comment on anything. So all you
Yeah.
do is you scroll through, click a video, comment, subscribe. I'm missing something here. Oh, there it is. No, Maxer. We're grown-ups here. We don't use onions other than food consumption.
Because he
At
asked
least
if
I
we
don't.
use onions on our fingernails,
Or on your on your feet, toenails.
on my feet. Oh, yeah. I know some people do because there's like that wives' tale or folklore, whatever you might call it, about people putting onion slices on your feet if you have like a cold. I've never tried it.
Yeah, a lot of those old wives' tales are just rooted in fables. They're not actual real. I was like, I was watching that horrible
Well, I
history.
ain't gonna knock it until I try it, but I don't want to try it.
Well, like the show Horrible Histories, I had a laugh watching it because they were talking about back then, rather than waste food, they had this superstition. So if you drop something on the floor or on the ground, as long as you blessed it in the name of God, it was safe to eat. It shows this kid sitting there chewing on a piece of bread and he dropped it in a pile of goat poop or horse poop or
Oh
something.
goodness, don't
His
do
mama
that.
come around and she brushes it off. She goes, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. She goes, here, now you can eat it. It's safe. And it was like poop stuck to the bread. And
No.
I'm like, wait a minute. No, I don't think so. But they, back then, they believed that. And I guess that's why disease spread so fast in the past.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. I actually like the smell of cow manure.
I grew up
Yeah.
around all that
That's
stuff.
exactly. I grew up around cows, and it kind of reminds me of growing up around cows.
Yep. And the worst one is chickens.
Yeah, we had chickens
And you
too.
get a lot of chickens. The poop, it gets so bad, almost as bad as hogs.
We had 2 horses, but I rarely rode them. I would ride the cows more than the horses. So my dad just sold the horses and kept the cows.
Yep. My mom had horses. Matter of fact, that one in that picture. It's not going to show.
Because your background.
Yeah.
It
My daughter,
just
come
shows up
on.
as your screen.
Yeah. But her,
All
the
right,
horse
what's
that she was riding,
everybody's
her name was
weird
April.
smell that they like that majority of people don't like? Some people like gasoline. I'm not a fond of it. Some people like, I don't
I
know.
get a headache from gasoline.
So what's
I
a
do
smell
gas
that
gives
you
me
like
headaches.
that no one else usually likes?
I don't know really, honestly.
Oh yeah, manure means poop.
Yeah, horse droppings, cow droppings, pig droppings, chicken droppings. All of it's manure.
All right, what's that? What's the smell that you like that other people don't? She's probably gonna say onions.
I like the smell of an onion. I like the flavor of an onion, but I don't like the texture of an onion.
Like no matter how it's cooked or.
Cooked raw, it don't matter. I just don't like the texture of it anyway. Same thing with mushrooms. I just don't like their texture. They don't even have a
See, I love
smell.
them
I don't like the
all.
texture.
It's what in the 60s grandparents flirting is happening here.
I'll let you answer that one. Well, the problem is we're not in their 60s, so that rules that one out.
Getting there. We're getting there.
I'm 10 years away.
Yeah. I ain't much further.
She's closer to being 20 years away. We'll just leave it at that. All right, let me ask you this. What's the worst smelling food you've ever eaten that you actually enjoyed the flavor of?
Dorians.
What was it?
Dorians.
What is that?
Fruit.
Never heard of it. I don't think I have anyway.
They're like this
Unless I'm not
big,
hearing you right. Oh, okay.
or maybe I'm not pronouncing it right.
Mine was Limburger cheese.
I like stinky cheese.
Oh, this stuff is bad. It smells like somebody
It
kicked off
is.
a pair of shoes after you've ran a marathon, sweated for a week.
But I wouldn't just eat it like it has to be cooked in something.
Oh, my grandfather gave me a piece when I was younger.
Yeah.
And he sit there and he stuck it in front of my face, and I about threw up from the smell of it. And he's like, "Oh, don't act like that." He goes, "Try it." I pinched my nose. Oh man, it was the best tasting cheese I'd ever had.
I
It smelled awful, but it was good tasting. I've had friends that tell me they won't eat something because it looks gross. I had one friend, he loved fudge pudding, not chocolate, it had to be fudge, the real dark stuff. And I turned around and looked at it, no, it's like diarrhea, right? And he's like, it's pudding. I was like, yeah, but you said you don't like eating stuff that looks gross. I said, to me, that looks like diarrhea. The man, don't be gross. I'm like, well, it looks that way. So, it is what it is.
like tofu. Not a lot of people like tofu.
I've never had tofu.
I like it. I like it with like nutritional yeast on it and some
Okay.
garlic. Good.
So I guess you use seitan too.
Use what?
It's called seitan. It's a vegan. I guess they
Say
use
it
it for
again.
they call it seitan, Seitan.
I haven't heard of it.
I think it's a tofu wrap or something like that.
Yeah, I have not heard of that. I would try it though. I don't mind trying things.
Mike, I talk to just about anybody that's going to be nice. One of the reasons I don't talk to that man anymore is he wasn't very nice. Swan is a very wonderful person.
I
She's
told
a
you
sweetheart.
I'm boring.
She's into the vintage stuff. She's got a positive can-do attitude.
Yeah, boring.
She ain't boring. If you might want to talk about him, you can talk about him on another channel, guys, because I don't talk about him in here. I got nothing bad to say about him. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep, this ain't his channel.
Yeah,
No need to talk about other people unless they're here.
this is Maker and Swan currently.
Currently. It's supposed to be Duke Luke, but
Well, she
another
has she
time.
has different things that she does, and she can't always be on. But when she does want to be on, I'm more than happy to have her on my channel with me. She's a wonderful person to talk with.
Plus, I just like hanging out.
Bald man on my YouTube shorts. I thought I took those down. Do I still have those up here? I hope not. I know I had Craig on here. Yeah, he was on the YouTube shorts. He actually did a couple things with a couple streams with me. And then when I had to do stuff for myself, I got yelled at and got a lecture saying that I didn't include him in it when it wasn't nothing to do with him. It was my life, my personal issues that I had to take care of. So I've been banned from his channel permanently. But,
Was Gator
karma
wanting to come
comes
on
around.
later?
I don't know. He won't even answer the text messages I sent to him.
You got busy. It's a nice day.
Yeah. I wish I could go out and do some stuff. I'm so sick and tired of being stuck at home, not being able to do anything because of my pain. Oh,
Oh,
he
I forgot
banned
to
me
ask
outright.
Odin if he wants to go outside.
He banned me from his channel, and he didn't do anything but talk bad about me. But I'm not going to do the same. Karma is one of those things of what goes around comes around, and the way I look at it, the truth always comes out in the end. So you can't hide who you are forever. I don't have to degrade anybody. They do it for themselves.
Here you go, Odin.
He's such an awesome dog. But I do have a song that I did write for you, Swan, that if you have time after this live stream, I would like to play it for you
Sure.
because I don't know how else I could send it to you.
Because I was curious, like, if you wrote a song, like, what would it be about? It'd probably be about a
Uh,
weird Oregonian.
Maxter, I had somebody that was spoofing me on other people's channels, people that I would
Yeah.
frequent regularly, and they were making me look like a jerk and a nasty type person. And one of the guys that was in the channel called me out on it. So I had to do some digging to find out who it was. And I found out about it. And it's something that I had to do for myself. It didn't concern him. It wasn't about him. It was about somebody spoofing me and causing me problems. It didn't affect his channel. It didn't affect him in any way. It affected me. So the guy I knew that I could lean on, who was also in those channels, I relied on him because I'd known him for years versus the couple of months that I knew Beachy. So he got upset with me over it, told me I left him in the dark and didn't keep him in the loop. And he said I was disrespectful and banned me. So that was the end of that. To me, that just shows that it's his true colors. He was trying to micromanage my life, and I wasn't going to allow it. Nobody's allowed to do that. I might let Swan do that just because I like her.
What are you gonna let me do?
Micromanage.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm gonna manage my own life.
Oh, it is what it is. And like I said, I'm not bad mouthing them. I'm just telling the story of what happened, and that's all there is to it. He can do his thing. I'm going to do my thing. And in the end, the truth will eventually come out.
Do you ever just sit outside?
Yeah. I used to sit out by the swimming pool for quite a bit. Just sit out there. I'd put my feet in and just sit in a chair.
Did you hear that
Stare up at the sky.
vroom vroom?
No, I didn't.
Oh, good. It was pretty loud, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I don't get mad at dealing with trolls. I usually either make fun of the
Yeah,
trolls, or if they get bad enough, I just ban them from the channel. I don't get mad.
yeah, it don't bother me.
I'm here to promote a positive message, give people a chance. I don't deal with negativity very well. Don't like negativity. Um, I used to be a nasty person years ago. I was the kind of person that my temper would go from like 0 to 60 in a half a second, and I'd be smashing stuff because I was mad. And one day I woke up and realized that I'm destroying my own stuff. It's costing me money, and I'm like, why am I being so stupid doing this? Get mad, step away. Welcome in, Canadian. Good to see you again. Hope all's well. Hi, Emma. Welcome in. I've had so many issues to deal with health wise. It's just I haven't been having a lot of time being able to visit everybody's live streams when I'm during the day. I try to. I do remember you, Emma, but like I said, I don't have to get mad at anybody. I don't have to hate on anybody. I wish everybody the best, no matter who they are. And like I said, karma's going to get everybody in the end. I mean, you can lie as much as you want, but in the end, you're going to get caught. There's no point in telling a lie. I mean, you can only keep it up for so long. One lie gets to another lie, and then eventually, when the original one comes back around and somebody asks you about it, you can't remember what the first one was. So why even start to begin with? Tell the truth, be honest. I mean, the truth may get you in trouble sometimes. Somebody may get mad at you for being truthful and honest, but at least when you're asked again, you're going to give them the same story because you didn't lie. You were truthful and honest to begin with. Oh, if I turn green right now, I'd look like Shrek.
No, you wouldn't.
This is my one of my really good friends, Swansong. She also has a channel here on YouTube. She shows a lot of vintage collectibles, old antique postage stamps. She's got antique records, just incredible collection stuff. She's a very amazing person. She's very down to earth. She sits there and says she's boring, but she's not. She's actually got a lot of intelligence. She's a very good conversational person to talk with, and that's one of the reasons I have her on here.
usually,
And
usually I've got a lot of conversation, but today I'm just
I
kind of
tried OBS
relaxing.
earlier, and it killed our chat, so we decided not to use it.
It's all right.
I thought
You
I
got to
had
you
it
got to
figured.
explore it.
Yeah, but I thought we had it figured out. It just everything failed and went wrong. It ended miserably, and it's bad that it happened. But we got the positive out of it. We know not to do that again.
I was trying to figure out where my dog went to. Should I let my dog in this side of the yard?
You know what? Actually, you're right. She does kind of give Disney vibes.
I do. You should have seen me when I was younger and thinner.
Hey, Bellamy, welcome in. How are you doing today? I haven't seen you for a while. I know I haven't been doing a lot of lives. I've been dealing with neck pain, injuries, that sort of thing. Swan knows what I'm going through. That's
Right.
this wonderful lady sitting next to me right here on the live.
When I was younger, my friends used to say that I should work for Disney as Ariel.
It has been forever, Bellamy.
I like that
Oh,
name.
whatever that ordeal you
There's
guys
a
were going
Bellamy
through.
on that TV show, or is it a TV series or whatever it's called? The 100.
Yes, I remember that show.
I loved that show. Do you
Like,
know that the warrior girl? I can't think of her name. That was in the 100, and she also played in Fear the Walking Dead. Alicia was the character's name. She did that
I
at the very same time.
don't know because I don't know. I never watched The Fear of the Walking Dead.
Oh. I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me, and it actually turned out to be like my favorite of the spin-offs of The Walking Dead.
Well, the last episode of The Walking Dead I remember watching was Negan. It was showing why he was who he was, and then that was the last episode I saw of The Walking Dead. So I think that was the last one of the season, or the last one before they started doing the shoot-offs and the spin-offs. Because I know they had the Fear of the Walking Dead, and then they had The Walking Dead. I think it was Dead City.
Yeah, the one with Dixon. Or is that the
Yeah,
one with
hang on a second.
Dixon?
Be right back. My buddy Cody's knocking on the door.
I'm all out of tea. I'm going to have to go in and get some more tea.
You guys. Not much. Come on in. I'm doing a live on YouTube.
Randy, I heard about you moving out there. Think so, man. I hope it all goes well for you, buddy.
Well, my lawyer's trying to save my house.
Oh, no shit. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I know he came for that brass eagle. Oh.
Oh, the orb? Yeah, I
Oh,
made
no.
that out of, it was like an old lamp.
Oh, wow. I
And
can't really
then
shake
I
all that
took a
well with that hand.
balloon and paper mache'd it, and then put concrete and
I
mirrors
used to have a
into
whole
it.
collection of them. I paid $150 for
And
that
then I
thing.
coated it with like a weather protector.
I bought that when
And
it
then
first
I
came out. I paid
put that through where the
$150.
switch goes to
Brass
hang my
eagle.
crystals.
Brass eagle? Dang.
Oh, yeah.
I need to
Brass
mow the
eagle was one of the
lawn.
first ones.
You're selling a bunch of stuff.
Odin, mow the lawn for me.
Guns for sale or real gold jewelry you want to get
No, I don't have any of that kind of stuff.
I got cash. You know. So that's why I asked.
About the only thing I've got is like tools.
I want to make another one,
Got a
like a
radio arm
smaller
saw, drill
one.
press, little sandblasting cabinet.
I'll tell the guys at the shop. Sean might.
I can't sell my lathe. I can't sell anything that's up there than the lathe machines or any of that.
Come on, beautiful. I call my dog beautiful because he is.
Watch yourself, Cody. I gotta get a seat here. I'm still here, guys.
Me
I'm
too.
still here.
Me too.
Well,
yeah, hey, you just do whatever, you hang in there.
Here's one of the things that I made, guys.
That's Odin. He's 14.
Yeah. Merican Maker.
That's my YouTube channel, my handle. And then this one here, I hate to pull the plastic off of, see if it'll shine through without the plastic. No, it won't.
Yeah, you ain't got to pull it off. You're good. That's Neil on the room. Oh, that is fucking cool.
So the backside doesn't really
I can see it.
do good.
Sasquatch?
Gator
Squatch.
squats.
On me. Gator Squatch. Yeah, look at that old truck. That's cool, man. The rattlesnakes, that's badass.
I made that for a friend of mine for his business we just launched. I did his website activation and everything for him.
Yeah, that's cool.
We should watch an 8mm movie sometime.
Oh, 8mm?
Yeah, we should watch one sometime. Because I got the...
I was saying.
Oh, you're talking about the 8mm rigs. Not that speaker or the stuff that's on top, but
then
that
one of
stereo
those
system
behind
right
me.
there.
Which one?
The Sony. Right there in front of you. It's part of that file right there. Yeah. The other speaker port's on the other side.
So do you want to come back up?
It's actually a
Okay.
karaoke CTG player and everything inside of it. Yep. It may need to be clean though, because I had a friend that was staying with me brought some unwelcome pests with him.
Oh, don't like unwelcome pests. Are we talking about ants, fleas?
I
What
was
kind of
asking
unwelcome
$100
pests?
for it.
So 2 big speakers, 2 little speakers,
The center speaker, that whole setup, everything that's in there, the 2 microphones, the stand.
Oh, these 2
Yeah.
microphones?
No. That goes to this speaker here.
Okay, and you're keeping that.
Yeah, the stands have the gold microphones on them. Yeah, those are cheap microphones.
That's all right. Oh,
But
that one too in the corner?
yep,
$100 for all of it. Shit.
yep.
I'll get it for him if he wants to.
And that bed
Do
that's
you have
sitting in
cats,
there,
Emma, or dogs, or both?
I was asking 300 for that.
Okay.
It's a queen size bed, 4-post wooden bed.
You gotta thank
Fleetwood was staying with us for a little while, so I modified it so the mattress wasn't like 3 feet in the air because he couldn't get up on it.
You gotta thank
I'm gonna be making a moon-shaped cat bed soon. It's gonna be fun.
On what?
Right.
I'm not giving the stuff away, Cody. I mean, that's just that stereo system right there is probably about $2,000-3,000. That's probably about $2,000-3,000 when it was all brand new, and it still all works. I can't
Luna,
guarantee
oh
the
my
tape deck still
goodness.
works, but it did the last time I used it.
Adorable.
Hey, my buddy's having like an estate sale or whatever.
Well, then you need a cat-shaped bed.
Oh, cat named Luna, that's awesome.
Yeah. Or not cat-shaped bed, excuse me. A moon-shaped bed. I promise
Yeah.
I'm just drinking tea.
If I can get my CNC stuff straightened out and get the right bits for it and get my lathe working again, I do plan on finishing this little ring, pair of rings, I should say.
What is that?
Copper Eagle. I melted down some copper so I could make a couple of eagle rings. I started
Oh,
drilling the
that's
hole
cool.
through with my lathe. I got that far, and then the lathe motor burned out, and it started smoking.
All right, so this one. Share.
No, Emma, you got your whole life ahead of you to stay cool and be cool.
Yeah, it could be cool now. I'm sure you are.
So the whole thing about being cool is staying positive, being happy, spreading love,
Creating your own
spreading
happiness
joy.
is one of them, for sure. Not relying on other people to make you happy is
Yes.
a plus.
And learn to love what you look like when you look in the mirror. Learn to love yourself for yourself.
I haven't even gotten that one down.
Everybody has something they don't like about themselves. Everybody does.
Absolutely. Like, I
But
got a
as long as
list.
you have, yeah, well, as long as you're a happy person and you're happy with
Especially because
yourself,
in my
with your
head,
life.
I still look young. And for the most part, I still sound young. And then I look in the
Well,
mirror and
it's
I'm like,
like
oh,
I have people
goodness,
turn
what
around and say
happened?
you're ugly, and it's like when they tell me I'm ugly, I turn around and says, I know. I says, somebody had told me one day I got beat with the ugly stick. I says, no. I says, you're absolutely 100% wrong. I said, I
Right.
climbed the top of the ugly tree and I fell down and hit every freaking branch on the way to the ground.
Right. And then some days, some people think I'm like 35, 40, and then, which is awesome. And then some days we get called 60 like earlier.
Yeah. I still get carded for cigarettes.
Well, they have to. They
Surprisingly.
have to card you for cigarettes. So
Yeah, but I'm 50.
they
The
still
last time
have
I got
to.
ID'd, the guy turned around and says, I swear to God, I thought you were 17. And I looked at him and I was like, dude, you need glasses or something? I said, I'm not mad, I'm flattered, I feel good being carded at that age. But it threw me for a loop.
Let's go find my
Well,
kitty.
it's not that. It's not just that, Emma. I actually took care of myself growing up through the years. I didn't know. I always made sure that I didn't get too much sun exposure. I got just the right amount to keep the vitamin D in the body going well. I stayed busy all the time. I kept moving, kept motivated. But since I had the accidents that I had where my neck got all messed up, my wrist got messed up, my knee got messed up, I've gained quite a bit of weight. I've gained over 80 pounds since I had my accident and then been incapacitated. And I'm not happy with the way I'm feeling because of the pains.
Me Kiki? Where is Monkey
But it just
hiding? He's probably
everything
under
that
the
went
bed.
wrong, Yeah, I had a lot of stuff that went wrong and whatnot. And just
Let's see if we can look under my bed.
uh,
He just wants the 2 microphones.
Can we see anything under there?
Just a number. That's up.
30.
30. $30 for the 2 mics.
It's not under my bed.
I mean, I was just going to include that all with the stuff because
Right.
it's part of the karaoke, but they're wireless. That yellow or that white thing on top of the stereo is
Emma,
actually the
have you ever
receiver.
seen a ventilation system for a kitty litter box? I made
That's
one.
yours. Oh, you're talking to Emma. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that way I never have to smell poop, cat poop. There's a kitty
Oh,
litter
you'd love
box
my
in
cat
here.
Tigger. He smelled worse than a human.
Wow. And he just goes in there and sucks out the window
The white
because
thing.
there's a fan inside
That's the
here.
receiver. Yeah. Yep, that's the dongle that goes with it.
Yes. 'Cause I don't like the smell of kitty pooey.
Cool. Cool. I will bring them to work tomorrow.
Oh, I made this. Wow.
Screw it, I'll take that. I will bring them to work tomorrow and sleep with others.
Yeah, it goes to what I say, Emma. If you got anything you have in mind that you want to do, you can do anything you want. She had a goal in mind. She said she wanted to make something special for the cast, and she did it.
Oh,
I
look.
did.
It might not have been right away. It might have been some imperfections along the way, but
That's what I had in my pocket. It was $30. It was meant to be.
all right,
It was
cool.
meant to be. That's what I had in my freaking pocket.
Cool.
2 microphones receiver. What's fucking broke now?
I know where
It
my
shouldn't
cat's
be.
hiding.
I don't know if the receiver's rechargeable or not. It may be,
It's all right.
but I know those require 2 AA batteries each, I believe.
That's all right. They'll figure it out. No, they ain't got no tongue in there.
No, I'm a little bit closer to keeping my getting my cable bill paid tomorrow.
Oh, nice. The cable's like cable TV.
Yeah, you got that gun, the Talon, the breast
I
one.
just get internet because I don't watch TV.
Okay. With who? Oh, he's coming by.
Well, than like Netflix or whatever. Netflix and Amazon
That
Prime.
vendor
I
channel.
watch
Sure.
those.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick so I can get the download link.
It's positive vintage, like positive vintage.
Yeah, I just got to pull it up. Oh, come on now, don't do this to me.
That sounds like one of my videos.
It is. I was trying to get the link so I could post it.
That's funny.
There you go, guys.
Well, all my songs I use for my short videos are songs that I listen to on like a daily basis. So I can always tell like when the song I use comes on, like, hey, I know that song.
I have this one here. I sent this to the guy that we were talking to the other day, Cujo, which
Oh,
he's
my friend
adding this one
Cujo.
to his list. Yeah. And guess where
Cujo
he's from?
Crypt.
Guess where he's from?
Florida.
Winter Haven.
So crazy.
Winter Haven's like 45 minute or 30-minute ride from my house. So he's not
I
too
know
far
he
from
he
me.
called me today and was like, how come you haven't looked at any of my text messages? I'm like, I'm a horrible friend. I just don't do that. I don't pick up my phone to look at Snapchat messages. I don't pick up my phone to
Oh, I know.
look at text messages. I'm horrible. I'm surprised I have any
Huh?
friends.
So what? In his bedroom. He's probably sleeping because he works.
I'm gonna make a grass doll.
Sorry about that.
What?
My friend Cody was talking to me and I couldn't.
It's okay.
I didn't hear anything.
It's okay.
Are you doing onions? Chives? What
No
is that?
All right, Cody.
grass.
Oh, pulling grass apart.
Well, your dad's already.
No, I'm gonna make a little doll.
Okay.
Get your shit. We gotta
Cause
go.
why not? She'll have a little feather.
Oh, you didn't want it, Cody?
Randy, thanks, man.
Oh, you're
I'm
welcome,
gonna
man.
take him home. His dad already bought that.
All right. Well, if you want to take a look at anything else, let me just swing on by anytime.
Yeah, I was heading home from work, so I gotta get home to cook, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna get with Cody so I can come take a look. I took a picture of the bed and everything.
Okay.
Showed my old lady. That's a nice wood frame. But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll come
Well,
back over.
I have it, like I told him, I had to modify it when Fleetwood came here. I don't know if you know who Fleetwood is.
Yeah, with the leg problems.
Yeah. He couldn't get in the bed because it was so high, so I dropped it down and I put some little screw anchors into it to lower the mattress, took the box springs out.
Yeah.
I still have the box springs.
Yeah, that's fine. Not a problem, man.
So I have everything for it. It's just depending on if they want a higher bed or the lower bed.
Right on. All right, man.
I'll be honest with you, at the height it is right now, it's easy to get in and out of
Yeah,
with that box spring.
I want to go higher than that. It's a badass wood frame.
With the box springs, you fall. You're like, you might as well jump off the Empire State Building. That's how tall it is.
All right, man. See you, buddy.
Have a good one. Stay safe
Yeah, my
out
bed's
there.
tall.
Yeah, this one, my mom and dad said, oh my goodness, that thing was so tall. I tried
I don't like
sleeping
my
in it, and the
mattress.
mattress is so hard, I can't sleep on it.
I just bought my mattress. I think I spent $1,800 for it, and I
Nice.
absolutely hate it. It's not worth it. I think what happens is when you walk in the door to go buy something like that, I think they automatically guide you to the more expensive if they see that you
Right.
especially if they see that you dress nice and you know, I think
Yep.
that's what happens. So I
Kind of like
I
Pretty
got
Woman
yeah, and he
with
supposedly
Julia
he
Roberts.
has it at his house, and it's nice. No.
Yeah. You remember that movie, right? Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts, Richard Gere.
Yeah.
That scene where she went into that store and they looked at her and they were like, "You couldn't afford this,"
Right.
and they threw her
My
out of the
twin
store.
brother thinks that Julia Roberts is ugly.
Hey, Raccoon, how you doing, bud?
He's silly.
I went live trying to hopefully sell some lamps, and I did a CNC show earlier showing off this one here. I hate peeling the plastic off of it because it's hard to get it lined back up, but I did this one for my friend Gator Squatch, and I'm just waiting on him. Oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh. I know it's over here somewhere. There it is.
And people prepay, is that right, before you work on something, or?
Yes, definitely, because I have to be able to make sure I have the stuff to ship.
Right, and you don't want to be like left hanging.
Yeah, I've been left hanging in the past. All right, I'm gonna There you go.
That's so cool. Oh, a swallowtail butterfly. I think that's the
I mean,
first
you
swallowtail
can
butterfly I've
see,
seen this year. You know, when I was a
yeah,
little girl,
it's
I
got a
used to
little
have
more
a pet
detail than
butterfly.
I'd like to have in it, but it is what it is. You know, I can't knock it. That's what he wanted. I tried to tell him the detail is probably gonna kill some of the design, but like I said, you know, it's exactly what he wanted,
They're gonna come back, come
and
back,
it looks
come back,
cool. He
come
wants me
back.
to do another one for him, but I gotta see. I gotta make sure I can get the materials for it. But I've been doing these CNC acrylic lamps. They've come with a remote control and everything, and shipping, everything else has got to go along with it. I've already priced it, shipping priority shipping and shipping regular basic shipping, and regardless of how you do it, it's going to run $13, the cheapest that I can get on shipping. So it's $43 for the lamps, but I can only do them in the US because the declarations page for customs, they charge different rates for different sizes of items.
Oh, there it is. Well, the pet butterfly I had, I don't know, I was probably about 10, 12, 10, in between 10 or 12, I don't know. And I went
Uh-huh.
outside. It was like pouring down rain, and there was a swallowtail on the fence trying to press up to the wood as close as possible because it was just pouring down rain.
Right.
So I carefully cut my hands around it and brought it inside. And I had an old tank that I had cleaned out because I used to have a lizard.
Right.
And I put it in there for just a little while, just until the rain had stopped. But my birth mom had a whole bunch of flowers, like orange flowers out front that had a lot of nectar that you can get out of them. So I would put a little bit of the nectar on my finger so the butterfly could take its little tongue and
That's
then
sweet.
after a couple days I wanted to let it go because I don't like to keep animals that aren't intended as pets.
Yeah.
So I went to take it out and it stayed on my finger. And then my neighbors had come out because they were, I don't remember what they were doing, but they had came out at the same time. And they're like, "What do you got?" And I said, "This is my pet butterfly." And his name was Willie, by the way. And he then flew around the yard and then he would land back on my finger and then fly around and then land back on my finger. And he wouldn't go away. So I brought him back inside. And then a few days later, I wanted to try it again, and he would do that again. But then he finally flew off into the willow trees and didn't come back, and that's just fine. They don't live very long, anyways. But
That's probably why
it
you
was
didn't
a
come back.
it was a pretty cool experience for
He
sure.
probably stayed with you for a couple of days. He's like, hey, this is a cool vacation. I like her.
Right? Little
She feeds me. She's
snacks.
taking care of me. I ain't got to
Don't have
fly
to worry
nowhere.
about
I
the
can just hang
storm.
around. You know,
Yeah.
so it was probably you granted his bucket wish, his bucket list. Spend
So
the day with a wonderful woman.
butterflies are kind of creepy though when you really think about it. Like you can almost find butterflies along a river, especially if like an old fish washed up or whatever.
I didn't know
So,
that.
oh yeah, they like meat,
Okay.
like rotting meat.
Well, it's weird because as a caterpillar, they're herbivores. Usually the caterpillar larva, the
Right, but
monarch
they also like
butterfly.
nectar too. So,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so much in nature it's beautiful to see it, but when you look up close, like it's like, ooh, what the hell is that?
right. Like, I know somebody who's afraid of butterflies, like horrified of butterflies. Like, what? I don't like mosquitoes.
Oh, I don't think anybody likes mosquitoes.
I think
Well,
that's
well,
the
I can't
only
say
critter that
anybody,
I wouldn't mind being annihilated.
but here's the funny thing
That's
about that. If
horrible of
you
me to
annihilate
say.
mosquitoes, it's going to turn the economy, or not the economy, it's going to turn the ecology on its ears. Because there are actually creatures out there in the world, insects, that actually feed on mosquito larvae and mosquitoes.
And what do you guys call crane flies? Do you call them mosquito eaters?
What's a crane fly?
A mosquito eater?
Well, what's it look like? Does it look like a giant mosquito?
Like a giant mosquito.
It does. It looks like a giant mosquito.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got them down here.
But they don't eat mosquitoes though.
I don't
They
know what
eat
they eat.
reeds and stuff. Hiccup. They eat reeds.
I had two of them bouncing around on the screen porch earlier this morning. It
They
looks
had a
like an
really big one.
overgrown
It
mosquito.
was like this big.
Yeah, I think it was that they were actually trying to mate or something because they were bouncing off of one another. And then we get the what they call blind mosquitoes.
What?
They call it a blind mosquito.
Blind.
Yeah, like you can't see.
Okay.
They've got like huge legs, tiny wings, tiny bodies like a mosquito. It's just their legs are huge, almost like a daddy
Interesting.
long legs. And they call them blind mosquitoes down here. I don't know what their actual name is, but they're weird looking. You'll see them every once in a while and they're bouncing off the wall like they're trying to look for light or something.
Interesting. My daughter
But I
loves
know there's,
spiders.
oh,
She don't
not me.
care
I'm
what
not a
kind of
fan of
spider it
spiders.
is. She'll just pick it up and
I'm
carry
not
it on
afraid of them. I
outside.
just don't like them.
Yeah, same. I don't dislike them. I think jumping spiders are so cute, though. They got little paws. They got little personality.
Yep.
My daughter
Like the
wants
wolf
one as a
spiders.
pet, and I said, "No, it's an outdoor. Nope."
Hmm.
Like she wants a
They,
bird, and I don't think that birds should be pets either, unless it's like injured or things like that.
yeah. Well, when we were kids growing up, we actually found this bird that had a broken wing. We picked it up and took it back home. And my dad did the best he could to reset the wing, and we bandaged it up and everything and tried to nurse it back to health. And it was eating for a couple days, and then just out of the blue, it died.
Yeah. Like if someone has a pet bird like already or whatever, I'm not gonna be like, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh, it's so pretty and whatever. But I personally myself wouldn't get one.
We had this little white, I think it was a cockatiel or cockatiel, or it might have been a parakeet. I'm not sure 100%. I can't remember.
Did
But it was
it
white
have
with
like a
pink eyes.
crest?
No,
Okay, not a
I don't
cockatiel.
remember it having one. But it was called Pinky.
That's cute.
Yeah. I mean, we opened the door quite a few times to let it go, and it just didn't want to leave. It stayed. We didn't have to put it in a cage or anything. It came everywhere with us. My mom used to put it on his shoulder, and he would stay with her all the time. He could fly. He just never left. So it was
Cute.
like he adopted us as his family.
How long did you have him for?
13 years. And then one
Yeah, I
day
know
my
they
mom got
live a
home.
while. 'Cause I know my daughter's grandmother had one. I think she lived to be like 22. Like
Probably a
a
parakeet.
parrot. And his name was Charlie, and he would say, "Charlie, want a beer? Charlie, you want a beer?"
Yeah. We hit a blue and gold macaw one point. My mom and dad got him for free.
Hi.
The guy was just basically looking to give him a new home. And then we find out after my mom and dad found out that after we got him that legally you're not supposed to own those animals
Oh,
because they're not, the majority of them were actually smuggled into the country and sold as pets. They just don't enforce that ruling. And this bird, every time we cook chicken, he'd sit there and scream. He wanted, Corky want chicken. Corky
What?
want chicken.
Oh, cannibal bird.
Well, they do. They eat meat. He loved his chicken. And hot peppers, they love the hotter the better.
Really? Wow. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's crazy.
He also liked to torment the cat.
Yes.
He would sit there in his cage and he'd go, kitty, 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 kitty. And the cat would walk over to the cage and stare up at him like this here. And he's like, kitty, 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 kitty. The cat would take his paw and put it up on the cage. And as soon as the cat put his paw on the cage, the bird would latch onto a toe and just not let go. That cat sitting there screaming, hollering, Corky, let him go. I mean, it was funny to see it happen. And we kept telling the cat, don't go there. And then the bird would call the cat again, and the cat would go right back and do the same thing. And my mom's like, we got to do something about that. I looked at my mom and said, Mom, I'm sorry. I said, he's a cat and all. I said, but you can't fix stupid. He knows he's going to get his toe grabbed every time he goes there, and he does it again and again and again.
That's funny.
But I mean, that'd be like you going over to something and getting bit by it. You're not going to go back again. You're going to realize, this thing bites. I'm not going over there again.
Right?
I don't care how many times they call me. They're going to bite me every time I go over there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Odin. I thought you were outside. Come on, Odin.
And then it got to a point where he would scream and scream and scream if he didn't get attention. We'd let him up. We'd play with him and everything like he wanted, but then he'd go haywire and start biting people. So it's like, no.
That's
And he'd get
funny.
punished by being put in his cage and having a shade put over it. And he'd get to screaming and screaming and screaming and screaming. So my mom and dad were like, you know what, the heck with this. You know why the guy got rid of him? And they ended up getting rid of him.
Oh,
Yeah, it was terrible.
I miss having pet rats.
Yeah, I missed the one that I had. I've only had two pet rats in my life,
They're
and
so
they weren't really
smart.
rats. They were the feeders. They were the ones they call feeder mice.
Yeah, I got mine from the feeder section as well, but there were still Dombos in there, and there was also Rexies in there, which I don't know if you know about rats. Like Rexies
I
are
don't.
like superb for like in the rat, like a Dumbo Rexy is what my rat Moonshadow was. He's got curly hair and then the Dumbo
Okay,
ears. Oh my goodness! And
okay,
he was in the feeders, so of course I had to rescue him. And I understand
yeah,
snakes, they gotta eat, that's just fine, but he was just too cute to be fed to a snake. It's not
yeah.
like the snake's gonna admire his cuteness and then.
Well, the one I had, he was so gentle. People were like, "Oh, they're dangerous. They're diseased and all that." I'm like, I give them a
Nope.
bath. They're not diseased. They're only diseased when they live in the population of rats. If you take care of them like you do a house cat
And they're a
or a
different,
dog,
usually they're different, like sub species of the, like you would see, like of the rats in like, places like
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
yeah, because
I mean, when you
there's
get
different
them,
breeds of them, just like there's different breeds of cats and dogs and.
yep. But when they're in a human scenario and they're used to people being around them, they don't get that aggression factor behind them. And the feeder mouse that I had gotten, he was actually pretty cool. Trying to remember what I called him. I think it was Monterey Jack,
That's adorable.
but he would sit on my shoulder and he'd follow me around and everything. And he would never poop on me. If he had to poop, he'd climb down off my shoulder. And I had a napkin that I'd place on my lap. He'd climb down, poop on the napkin, and then climb back up on the shoulder.
Yeah,
And if
my
I
rats
was,
were litter box trained.
yeah, this one wasn't litter box trained. He just automatically did it. I guess it was
Now
because he
my
knew he didn't want to poop
hamster
on
that I
me.
had, I think actually almost every hamster I've had, they pee upside down. And I don't know if that's generally a normal thing, but mine did. They would like scooch their butts
That is
back
weird.
up onto the glass and then pee down the glass. I'm like, what are
Welcome
you
back,
doing?
Bellamy. Gotta keep that phone charged. But yeah, I love that rat so much. At night, I would leave his cage on the side of the bed, and I didn't close it. But when I go to bed at night, he'd come over. He'd sit up on my neck for a little bit. And he'd like lick my cheek, never bit, just lick, and then he'd go over to his cage and he'd nestle up underneath this thing, and then he'd go to sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, he's still in his cage. He'd see me wake up. He'd wait for me, and I'd do my morning ritual, go to the bathroom, shower, everything I needed to do, and then I'd come over to the cage and I'd say good morning, and he'd come out of the cage and he'd come up and he'd start kissing on my chin, and I'd put my hand out, he'd crawl up my arm and land on my shoulder, and he'd stay there all day.
Oh goodness. I had a hamster. His name was Vivian, and
Yeah, I
he
remember you,
liked to go to
Bellamy.
powwows. He'd go to powwows, and I put him in a hat, like a knitted hat, and he liked the drumming of the drums, and he would get all like tucked away inside the thing and just fall asleep
Yeah.
listening to the drums.
Oh, I,
He
I
was
did
also
have a
kind of a
friend.
perv. He liked to watch people get dressed. Maybe because I was fascinated, he'd always go up to the cage and be like, "What are you doing?"
One of my friends went and got one after he seen me with the one that I had. And when I go outside, I had my country western hat that I put over my head. It had the wide brim on it. So my little Monterey Jack would have some shade, and he'd curl up into my neck and just enjoy the shade and just the rest. And my friend saw me doing that, and he's like, "That's so cool." He goes, "But why do you put the hat on?" Us? It's to protect them from not only the sun, but spying eyes in the air. He didn't believe me. He went and got himself a feeder mouse, and he had it to where Monterey Jack was almost, where he was trained a little bit. He still bit my friend a couple times, but he got him to that point. And he come out to my house and he's showing them off, and he's like, "Check this out." He goes, "No, you ain't even got to wear a hat." Right after he said that, this bird come out of nowhere, swooped down, snatched him off his shoulder, and he never saw his pet rat again.
Goodness, that would be
So
awful.
he basically fed the hawk and got a face full of
Yeah,
wing in the process.
that would be awful.
Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't get attached to it.
Still would be awful. Even if not attached to it, still like, ah. But I
Yeah,
guess quite the experience, I guess.
yeah. Well, he never got another one after that.
Yeah, I don't reckon
He was
so.
upset. Funny but sad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was hilarious. I mean, I was laughing at him because I had warned him about the birds, and he insisted it wouldn't happen because he was human and birds don't come near you. I'm
Yeah, they
sorry to say,
do.
when you're
Yeah,
dangling
they
bait out
do.
there, it's like putting a worm on a hook and throwing it in the water, saying, "Oh, don't worry, the fish ain't gonna bite it." There's humans around it.
Right.
If something's
Here, the
hungry, they're gonna eat it.
seagulls will just land in your lap.
Oh, they do that in Rhode Island too.
Yeah.
We'd go to Rocky Point. Be eating clam cakes right at the beach, and them damn gulls would come by and snatch the clam cakes right out of the hand. My brother got his finger bit by one because he had a little nibble of clam cake left. The seagull come down, snatched it, and grabbed his finger at the same time as he grabbed the clam cake.
Yeah, a
They're
few times I've
terrible.
just be sitting there outside, and all of a sudden a seagull just comes and lands in your lap and hunkers down. I'm like, okay, hey, buddy.
And they don't care either. They don't
Yeah,
move.
they don't.
I mean, they're worse than a bear in the woods.
Where is my cat at? Cat at?
Yeah, where is Monkey?
I don't know.
He's doing monkey things.
I think Monkey's got like secret hidden spots. That's what I
All
think.
cats do. All cats do. They all have
Maybe
secret hiding spot.
spots.
One
Oh,
we
there
had
he
one cat
is.
years ago, and he was notorious for doing this one particular thing because he knew he'd get attention afterwards.
Huh,
Somebody'd be
beautiful.
walking by where he's at, and he would put his paw underneath their foot when they were stepping down, purposely making people step on his paw so they'd pick him up and love on him. Yeah, that's how cats usually are. They try to hide it, but their tail's always poking out.
Yeah, sometimes he'll hide
Unless
under
you
a
have them like,
blanket, but he snores.
excuse
So
me.
you could like,
I used to have this one cat. His name was Trouble. We called him Double Trouble, but Trouble was his name. And he had double paws on all four paws. He was literally double pawed. When I got him, he was a kitten that fit in the palm of my hand. I could literally hold him like that. And he was all feet. He grew up, he was 25 pounds when he grew up. I had
oh
the cat for
wow.
5 years and then he died on me.
So
And
I wondered
I
how
had to
big Bug would be.
I had to call somebody to come bury him. I couldn't do it.
Mm,
I didn't want to let him go.
yeah, my cat Bug's in a planter. So that way if I decide I want to move, he can come with.
Nice.
Bug was weird because when he was born, because I have videos of him, and you can see in the videos what a huge size difference he is.
Yeah.
Like he was just so tiny, and he started to grow a little bit, and then about a week or 2 weeks old, his growing just stopped, and he stayed
Right.
that way for probably about 3-4 months, and then grew just a little bit more, and then stopped and never grew. So he was about the size of like a 4-month-old kitten, all the way up
Oh,
until he was
well.
almost a year before he had passed away from the
So he's the runt.
complications of being neutered. So he was beyond a runt. I don't know if he had like, I don't know. I tried Googling it to see if there's like Down syndrome or some kind of like dwarfism or something, because
Hey,
he
Bard,
had
welcome in.
something.
Good to see you.
He definitely was a very special cat.
Now, Swan, if
Hi.
you, I don't know if you're up early enough in the morning, probably not because you're on
I'm
the other side of
not.
the country, but your Bard does a thing at 8 o'clock every day, or it's between six to 9, and he's on for 2 hours. He does this entertainment thing where he talks about different things going on in the world. He's got a grove that he goes out to Friday mornings usually, and it's just beautiful
Nice.
scenery around. He gets trolls come into his channel and he pokes fun at them so much. He's a joy to watch. I mean, he's like a breath of fresh air,
That's awesome.
and I'd recommend anybody if you're up around 8 in the morning Eastern
The,
Standard Time.
yeah, that's
He's just
really
incredible.
early because I know Old Guy Hustle, that's his channel name, but his name's Dave, who actually named one of my cats after. But Old Guy Hustle goes live every morning at like 7:30, and for me that's
Uh-huh.
like 5:30 in the morning. So every now and again I will stay up to
Oh, and then
watch it.
Bard has some bunnies. His bunnies and his turtles.
Oh,
His turtles are amazing.
if you hear heavy breathing, it's not me.
Yeah,
It's
I
this
know.
thing.
Mr.
Okay, just
Odin,
let you know.
Mr. Odie.
Yes. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch.
I
See,
mean,
I
I
keep a
love all
gate here that's
animals.
got a cat door, but then I have a curtain there so that
Yeah,
way to keep the door open. Because this is also the cat's bedroom.
yeah. I'm hoping Duke's not upset. I haven't seen him
I hope
back
so
out, but
too.
hopefully he's just doing something that he needs to get done.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I
'Cause if
wasn't
he
expecting
wanted to
it to
come
go the way it
on,
did.
and I would have been okay with
Yeah.
that. But I also wanted to go on with him as well, just for the fact that I know we'd have a lot to talk about with Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does
He's
lives every now
fun.
and then. Yeah,
Does he?
Duke is. Yeah,
I
he
guess
does
I
lives
haven't
too.
seen it yet.
Yep. His lives are whenever the mood hits him. But I mean, if you want to collab with him, let him know.
Well, I was just hoping that all three of it can go on.
Yes, this is the Swansong from Beachy's stream. I'll let her explain why she never did a live with Beachy.
Why? I don't need to explain. I just haven't. That's all.
No,
I don't
she
need to get
gets
into anything. There's no drama for me.
what is it? Attachments is what it is. You didn't feel any kind of like chemistry where there was like a vibe that would match with your personality. Is basically what it was.
Yeah, I thought you and I clicked very well. Well, we're around the same age group,
Yeah,
and I
we got the
think that
same
was a lot
attitude.
of
We
it
like the same
too.
kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
especially the
not
vintage.
everything though. You don't like your mushrooms or onions.
I like the flavor.
You don't like
I
the
do like the
texture,
flavor. No, not the texture.
and that's just fine. That's just
But
fine.
I
Not
mean,
not
everybody
everybody's gonna
likes
like the
something
same
different. That's
things.
what makes us all human.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't anything like there was no drama on my side of thinking about it. Just the fact that you and I clicked better, and that's
Yeah,
just fine.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You know, the chemistry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing you got to have when you're doing lives. You got to have chemistry.
And even now, like I have nothing, personal. Just,
I don't either.
yeah. We're all grown adults for sure. Busy. We're all
Hey,
busy.
guys, cool it in here. Come on now. I don't care what happened in his channel. Whatever happens in his channel happens in his channel. That's his channel. I do mine differently. I don't degrade people. I don't belittle people. I mean, if they're going to sit here and degrade me or any of my guests, then yes, I'm going to degrade them, and I'm hoping my guests will do the same thing.
Oh, I'm gonna judge you
But
hard if you don't eat mushrooms.
if I have to, I'll force it in.
I'm teasing you, Maker.
Beatles, guys, stop, please.
Yeah, it happened. It's over. We're
Just
all doing
let it
our
go.
own
It's in the
thing.
past. This
And
is the current. This is the present. I
yeah,
don't
it's
care
been
what
like
happened
what,
in the
like a
past.
month at least.
Like
No
I
point
said,
of keeping the drama
I have a
going.
song on my channel about it. It's called "Forgiveness is Good for the Soul."
And that's
Forgive everybody. Let it go. Even
I
if you don't
honestly
see the
think like
person,
if the
say, "I
subject gets
forgive
brought up, just
you."
go on to a different subject. Like that's what I think.
Yeah, just let it go. Don't be trolling on Bellamy. She ain't done nothing wrong. She's been here enjoying the conversation. That's all it is.
Right. Plus Bellamy's got a really awesome name.
Yeah. But I don't hate nobody. I don't degrade nobody. I don't disrespect anybody, and I don't expect anybody to do it here. Bellamy, please just let it go on.
You
I'm talking about stuff that happened in the past. Whatever happened, happened. It's gone. It's in the past. It's over. It's done with. It's the future. Let's live in the moment today and the now because now is the present. That's why the present should be a gift because it's called the present. Guys, please stop the arguing. We're here to have a good time, have fun, and enjoy a chat. Let it go, please.
I was trying to
I don't
find.
care what anybody did in the past. I don't care what anybody did on somebody else's channel. They're in my channel right now.
I was trying to find my instruction manual for my air conditioner because I got a portable air conditioner instead of a window air conditioner because I figured, well, that'd be nice. It keeps at nighttime. It will like switch over to like full force cool, and I don't want to do that. I don't know what
I
I
don't
did with
think it's.
the manual.
Oh, ow.
I think it's some kind of setting that I pressed, or
That
like I
hurt.
said, I'm not very
That didn't
electronically
go right.
savvy. Well, even Cujo, he like had to send me a video on how to get to his radio station thing.
Yeah, the one that I showed you how to get into the chat.
Yeah, because he was a little
It
offended
was
that
easy, wasn't it?
we were there on his radio station, and then all of a sudden you left, and then I left, and I was like, well, that's because I had to listen to it through your on your side on because I couldn't figure out how to pull it up.
Yeah.
So I told him that you helped me figure out how to get to the comments turned on, but not how to pull up his thing.
Oh, that was at the back at the top of the page, the little play arrow. He's got it in two different locations. He doesn't have them both together.
Yeah, well,
It
he
would have
sent
been
me a
nicer if he
thing.
had them both together.
Yeah. Well, I guess he had taken a break for a few years, and he's just getting back going
Yeah.
again.
Well,
So
when I was leaving his stream the other day when he was doing that radio show, he was telling me he's in Winter Haven. And I was like, that is cool as hell. Because Winter Haven's only like 30 minutes from my house.
that is crazy.
Yeah, it just goes to show how small of a world we live in.
It sure
And it's
is.
like,
For a
your
while there,
bard,
it
the
seemed
guy
like
that
he
lives
was
in
getting
here.
closer and closer to me, and I'm like, keep going, come stay with me. But
Yeah,
then he
like
ended up going back to Florida direction.
yep, the gentleman, your bard, he's actually in Florida as well. He's another one that's only like a half an hour ride from my home,
Who?
his hometown. Your bard,
Your board? Oh,
yeah,
is that like
your
someone in the
bard,
comments?
yeah. I'm in Florida, Bellamy. Your bard came in and he said, where's it at? There we go. Carradwin loves you. Cats are wonderful, and then Swan, or no, that was Bellamy from Beachy's channel. Yeah, but your bard, he's his channel. He's funny. He's a retired priest. He used to be a priest, I guess a Catholic priest, and he retired from the faith, and now he's a druid.
Oh, interesting. That's interesting.
But he's an awesome guy. I mean, he's got this positive vibe that just, I mean, he's just flowing with positivity and just energy,
Nice.
and everything he does. Even Duke watches his stream. It's just some of the stuff he talks about, and people come in and they'll say, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and he'll do his dance and stuff. He's like, "Oh, oh," and he comes up with these different things of like he had one the other day. It was called a labubu. So I don't know exactly what that is, but it looked like an angry bunny rabbit toy
I
doll.
don't understand those. I see those
And
sometimes. I'll watch like YouTube and somebody's talking about like
well,
labubus, and I'm like,
when he got rebuked,
what's
he
the
comes off the
craze?
camera and then he comes up and he's got this labubu thing in front of his face. He's like, "Oh, you brought out the spirit of labubu."
Yeah, I don't understand them honestly. Maybe it's like their version of our trolls. You know, our the trolls with their hair sticking up. You know those trolls.
Yeah, the old treasure trolls. I remember those.
Yeah. And
They had the
because
little
back
gem
in
in the
like
belly button.
back in the 80s, that was like a huge thing. You try to like collect them all
Yep.
in different colors and
Matter of fact, hang on a second. Somebody had gave me a birthday gift when I was at Sam's Club one year. I don't know if I still have it, but I think I might. It's not here, but it might be in my other pen container. I'll be right back. I'm looking for it though,
that's
if I
fine.
still have it. I
I
don't
do
know.
need
My niece
to
might have
do
taken
something
it.
real fast. I gotta go potty. So I'm gonna turn my
Oh, no
thing off and
problem.
mute myself.
Go ahead and hit that gym. I think my niece might have it. Oh well, that's okay. If she does, she does. If she don't, she don't. I don't know where it went to. Oh, never mind. I found it. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I had to find this thing. It was a gift from somebody I'd worked with before, and I actually hung on to it. It's a troll.
Okay.
It's a troll.
Oh, cute. Those are the newer ones, though.
Yeah, but this is the same thing. You go like this here with it, like we used to do,
Yeah, but they
and their
don't
hair
look
just
the same.
the faces kind of do,
Yeah, they definitely
and they still
changed
got
them
the
up a bit.
same. They still got the same hairstyles. I thought I gave it to my niece, and then I seen it. It was on my computer desk.
I had an
This
original
computer that I don't
troll
even
somewhere
use
around here,
anymore
but I
because
don't
it's like
know where.
10 years old.
Probably in the my troll is probably in the garage somewhere.
But yeah, it's I enjoyed making the stuff that I make. I
Yeah.
kind of wish that I would have been able to get some sales, but not tonight. This here, it's a where's the case at? Uh-oh. JL something sport. The picture on my face. J Lab.
Oh, here's a rock I painted.
J Lab sport.
Does it look like
Yeah,
him?
she's not going to answer what street she lives on.
Yeah. I don't even say exactly what town. I'm in Oregon, and that's all y'all need to know. I'm near the coast, near Eugene, but not in
Well,
Eugene.
people ask me where I'm located at in Florida. I always say Central Florida, and if they ask to be more specific, I say Polk County.
Yeah, I don't even say what town I'm in. Ooh.
Well, here's the funny thing: Polk County is the size of Rhode Island. They'll never find me here.
Yeah, I don't know what I did in my troll. One of these boxes somewhere. No biggie.
Yeah, he'll pop up eventually.
Well,
Hello,
yeah,
Hannah.
especially because
Welcome
I'm supposed
in.
to be having
Good
a
to see
garage
you.
sale, so.
Well, that's because AirPods are overpriced. Apple products are all overpriced. And she got one. She's all ready for the apocalypse.
Yep, I'm ready.
She's got her gas mask. Oh wow, I'm surprised you're not sleeping yet. Or are you just getting up, Hannah?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't usually fall asleep sometimes until it depends on things. It shall be fun to be going through everything when I have my
All
garage
right,
sale.
Hannah. You take care. Have a great morning.
Do, do.
Yeah. Leave Bellamy alone. She's never done anything wrong to me, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I know a lot of the stuff that happened with her. I know a lot of things that went on with a lot of people.
I think I got bit by a mosquito.
Yeah, we had this thing in Florida for a while. It's called the Zika virus. They were telling
Oh
people
yeah,
watch out, don't get bit by them because
especially if
your
you're
children will
pregnant.
be born with like pointy heads or something like that. And I'm sitting to myself, I'm like, well, I ain't got to worry about getting bit by a Zika virus mosquito. I don't have to
Yeah,
worry about a pointy head. I'm not giving birth.
it's not so much a pointy head as much as it's
And
what
then
is
the
that?
West
What's it
Nile
called?
virus.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Dan, did you have your dinner? You did. You had dinner. Good boy. Good boy.
Bellamy, just ignore them, please, hon. It's a lot less stressful. Just ignore them. I get people that come in here all the time. Some people that get to know me, and then I get to know them. I end up making them moderators. Swansong is actually a moderator for my channel as well. So if anybody says anything nasty to her, she has every
I'm
right
just.
to boot them out.
I don't know. I take Pringle cans and I'll wrap them, and then I put catnip in it and stuff,
Okay.
like
So like a play toy
stuff
for the
that makes
cat.
noise or whatever, and then poke little
Yeah,
holes. Yeah, as
that's
a
cool.
little cat toy.
Hey, Captain, welcome back.
Yes.
How's your sailing trip so far?
He's too
Still going
lazy now
good?
to play with it. He's a
Well, I
very
don't remember
lazy cat.
Bellamy ever making fun of me in anybody's channel. If she did, that's on her, and that'll come out in the end. Like I said, let things go, leave people be, try to stay positive, try to stay focused.
I was
And
poking fun
like
of
I
you
said, the truth
earlier.
always comes out in the end. Captain
I
knows
was
what I'm
saying
saying.
how
I
I
say the
don't
truth
judge
comes out
people
in the
unless
end.
they don't eat mushrooms.
I just never acquired a taste for them.
I know. Us
But
too.
I will say this much. I will say this much, Juan. I tried those Beyond Meat veggie burgers.
Yeah,
I cooked it on the barbecue grill, got it nice and
yeah.
crispy and it was good. I enjoyed every
Was
bit
it
of it. It tasted just like a hamburger,
nice?
which scares me a little bit.
Yeah, they've
There had to
definitely
be
come a
some meat.
long way.
There has to have been some meat in that veggie burger because I've had veggie burgers in the past and they taste like vegetable.
See,
This
and I
literally
eat
tasted like a
meat, but
hamburger.
I also eat vegan food as well because I like it. It's tasty.
That's the
Every
OG
so often,
Captain
my body
Farron.
says I don't want to eat meat. Especially the older we get, we sometimes have a hard time processing certain things. And
Yeah, I'll probably be one of the statistics that dies with 6 pounds of undigested red meat in my colon. I really can't help it. I like my red meat, especially my burgers. Oh, something about a good burger. If they're cooked just the right way, nice and has that beautiful, nice sear on the outside with a little bit of crisp around the
and you
outer
don't eat
edges of it.
sauerkraut
Oh,
either, right?
oh, absolutely not.
I love sauerkraut. I love eating sauerkraut after you make your burger. You throw it in the
Uh-huh.
skillet, heat it all up, slap it on your
Yeah.
burger with some good aged Swiss cheese on there. It melts on there
Well,
really
no, I
good.
like aged Swiss.
Oh, sauerkraut burgers are so good.
The only cheese that I found so far that I don't like is blue cheese.
Interesting. I don't like Velveeta cheese.
I'll eat that, but I got to dress it up a little bit.
It's just really salty.
Yeah, that's why I said I got to dress it up a little bit, like add some milk to it.
You know, and I don't really care for mozzarella so much. Like, it's kind of me.
Yeah,
Mm.
unfortunately, Beatles karma's not always instant, but the truth always comes out in the end.
Karma always gets me. I teased my older sister about having big boobs, and then I got bigger boobs than her. And then I teased her about her big feet, and I ended up getting bigger feet than her. So now I just learned this:
See,
don't tease people because it just
karma,
might slap right back on you.
karma.
Granted, I was like, this is before I even like was a teenager.
Maybe that's why my
Before,
health went downhill because I used to tease my mom and dad about their health when they talk about their aches and pains. Maybe that's why I'm suffering now because I teased them too many times about it.
but I always tell my daughter though, like, just be careful what you do in public because sometimes what you do could be remembered forever.
Yeah,
Yes,
most
'cause
people
I
don't
remember
realize that
even in
anymore. Is
elementary school, there was this boy that would sit in the library and pick his nose and eat it while he was reading.
yeah,
Nice boy, not saying, you know, that, but just forever, even
yeah.
like
He just had weird
today,
taste in
that's what I
snacks.
remember him as. Just that's
Yeah. Oh, like this guy I used to go to school with when I was a kid. We created a group together, the Anti-New Kids Society, because back then we hated the new kids on the block.
yeah.
So we created a club that hated the new kids on the block. And this kid would literally
Oh,
pick his nose with his tongue.
hmm,
They called him the Gotch,
the gosh.
Gaccioni. And I'm pretty sure if he ever heard me saying this, he'd probably get a hold of me and tell me, say, don't talk about what I used to do
Yeah,
when I
I
was a kid.
remember the kid that sits in the library and does that. His full name, but I'm not gonna say it on here because that's not very nice.
Yeah, I'm not saying his first name.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like that, so
because
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna. He would be
Yeah, because
very
I'm
upset if I
sure
did.
I was known for some things. Like in middle school, I had such a hard time with socializing during a certain period of my life that if you said hi to me, I would just cry.
Yeah.
Like I was so shy.
Yeah, Max, or I wasn't allowed to play baseball because the coach told me I was too fat to play, which I found out later on was a bull-faced lie because they had this senior in there that was 50 pounds heavier than me, a roly-poly guy, and he was on the baseball team. He basically had already picked his players and didn't want anybody else playing, but it still ruined my love of the game of baseball.
I'm gonna go in about a half an hour. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay. 'Cause I still gotta make dinner. It'll be
Yeah.
6:30 my time at that time.
Yeah, no problem.
So
I still got to
yeah.
be able to get that song played for you.
Yes.
I did deal with bullying as well, but I flipped the bullying around, turned it into a positive because if I'd have let the things the bullies said get to me, I probably wouldn't be as smart as I am, and I probably wouldn't be able to do half the things that I know how to do. I was always told that I was dumb, would never amount to nothing, and I built my own laser engraving machine. Can't be too dumb if I could do that. Bullying got worse the older I got through high school. It started in middle school and got worse through high school, just like typical school years do. I mean, first through sixth grade, usually you have all your friends and stuff that you make friends with, and as time goes by, those friends move out, or you end up moving to different locations, meet new people, and you lose the people that you grew up with being friends with. And when somebody new comes along, they'll see you and perceive you as a threat or something that they don't like, and that's when they start picking on you.
I'm still friends with a few people I went to middle school with, but not like in person because we've all moved. Well, I'm the only one who stayed in Oregon, but everybody seemed to move
Yeah.
outside of Oregon.
Well, see, I was always the bookworm, so I was always called, nerd, geek, dork. I was called fat. My grandfather used to call me Crisco, and
Oh
he's like, you know
my
what Crisco
goodness,
is? He goes,
it's
fat in a can.
awful. My
And
dad always called me a chameleon because I
because,
was friends with everybody in different cliques. I could just kind of
yeah,
blend wherever.
well, because I wasn't like my younger brothers, my parents used to turn around and tell me all the time, why can't you be normal?
I don't want to be normal.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I am normal. I mean, I'm not institutionalized, so I mean, there's that.
Yep.
I mean, I think I'm pretty mentally stable.
Do they even have those anymore?
Institutions? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Florida's got this thing where they can actually have you Baker acted and locked up in an
Yeah,
institution
I've
for
heard of
3 days.
Baker app, but like we don't have like the typical like one flew over the well, even that place shut down. The Salem State Hospital
Yeah,
where they
so they
filmed
used to call the
One
funny
Flew Over the
farms.
Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, that's what they call the funny farm.
Yeah. My dad was what you call it? He was a not a worker. He lived
Um,
in there as a like when he was like 15, 16, around there.
the worst
And
bullying experience, I would have to say, having my own parents tell me that I was worthless and no good for nothing. And the
my
whole I
dad was
can't
only
be normal.
institutionalized because this
Yeah,
was
which
back
is,
in like the
I mean, when you're a kid, you expect your parents to be there
50s,
for you and support
60s.
you, not degrade you too. I was never
But my
physically abused, but verbally, yeah.
but my dad was only institutionalized because he didn't cooperate with his parents, and that back in the 50s is like not a good thing. Like he smoked cigarettes, smoked marijuanas,
Yeah.
like ran around with his friends. And so they
No,
put him in the
my mom used to
Salem
smoke
State
marijuana
Hospital.
and do cocaine.
Jesus.
I found that out. I'm like, what? No, no wonder why they were so way they were. Not by my parents, but by students in the school. I've had quite a few of them try to get me to fight them by swinging on me and hitting me and punching me. I had one kid punch me in the side of the face right here when I had a jawbreaker sitting there, tried to get me to do something to fight back, and I just turned around and walked the other way. I would never physically attack anybody or hurt anybody. That's just not the kind of person that I ever was, and
Yeah,
it's
I've
not the
never
kind of person
punched
I ever will
anybody.
be. I
I've
had a time when I
never
was
slapped
18 years
anybody.
old. I had a time when I was 18 years old. I lost control because a kid hit me over the head with an oak paddle that my dad carved out of a board so we could paddle a canoe. And when he did that, I lost control of my ability to maintain my self control, and almost choked him to death. I scared the hell out of myself at that point, and I never want to go back to that ever again. When you lose control, it's a scary thing, and it's not something you ever want to have an experience in. So if you can ever avoid a confrontation, avoid it at all costs. If you have to stand up for yourself because you have no choice but to fight, then fight, but always try to walk away. Always try to be the bigger person. But I mean, if it comes to your safety, protect yourself at all costs. That's the way you got to be. And with today's day and age, there's no telling what somebody else could be doing or hiding behind their hands. So if you do turn and walk away, make sure you're aware of what's going on around you. Make sure that everything is known, what you can see. Pay attention to the details because turning your back on somebody these days, you're likely to get stabbed or shot. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. People these days are crazy. when I grew
And
up
then
through
there's
the
me
80s,
who goes up
it wasn't
to
a
people
common
having
thing.
confrontations. Like I do that. I'm a weirdo. I go up to people that are having confrontations and try to de-escalate. And I've
Well,
been told
for
so many
women,
times,
it's a
"Don't do
little
that. You're
bit
gonna get
different.
hurt." I'm like,
For
I've been
women, it's a
fine
little
so
bit
far.
different because, like with men, if a man's beating a woman,
Oh, I'll
he's not
step
really
in.
apt. He's not
I did
really
that a
apt to
few
do
weeks ago.
that
I
to
stepped
another
in.
woman, but he'll do it to his own girlfriend or boyfriend or his own girl or his wife or whatever. But if another woman steps in, he won't do anything to them because he knows he'll go to jail for that because he doesn't have control over that woman like he does his girlfriend or his wife, which is a sad thing in this day and age for people to have to endure. A woman should never have to have fear of being abused or beaten by any man. And one thing I say to any woman out there, defend yourself. If you have to, cut his junk off, call the cops. That's the only thing you can do.
But it
And
just
I think we lost Swan. I
did
can
it.
still hear you. It's just black. But yeah, don't allow somebody to try to control you or bully you or
Did it come
abuse you
back?
in any form. Just there's a zero tolerance for bullies.
I'm not sure what happened.
If anything,
Oh, my batteries are
try to
dying.
figure a way of dealing with the bullies without physical confrontation. Physical contact, physical confrontation is never acceptable unless it's self-defense. And if somebody's just sitting there yelling at you and hasn't touched you, that doesn't give you a right to hit them. It's never right.
Yeah, I think my battery is dying.
I did not have a girlfriend in high school. I wasn't interested in dating when I was in high school. It was just not something that I was interested in. I was more concerned about making the grade and being able to graduate and get a job that paid good and paid well. Uh-oh, I think we lost Swan permanently. But yeah, it is what it is. It's one of those things. You know, I was focused on my education, trying to get my intelligence so that I could earn a decent wage and not be stuck doing the whole 9 to 5 grind my entire life, which I ended up having to do it anyway. And with the injuries that I got in a slip and fall accident a few years ago, it kind of threw me for a loop and pulled me out of work at the moment, which is why I've been doing the lamp CNC stuff. But this live's been going pretty good length of time right now. So I'm probably gonna call it an end and probably see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Um, maybe with a little bit of luck, I'll get a few orders for some lamps. I haven't gotten anything yet from anybody, but hopefully soon. But I do appreciate everybody for coming in. I thank you all for stopping by. Um, look forward to seeing everybody again. Hopefully, I'll have some more stuff that I can show people, make some more stuff. Um, and I hope you enjoyed the CNC machining I did earlier in the lamps. Thank you guys for coming in. Have a good night. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.